What up, all my track monkeys? Well, we're here within the mix. Did the one video on how I set it up, how I get my mix set up and everything before I actually start mixing. So now we're gonna get into the next part, which is gain staging, so that you can see how I do that. So without any further ado, let's get right into that. So here we are, into it, the mix here. And as you can see, I got everything already color coded. Got everything in folders, just the way I like it, labeled. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here where I know the beat actually comes in. So I'm gonna start there first and get all my levels right. And as you can see, as I play this, you can see that they are pretty hot. Let me play a quick little part of it.
Here I go, about to kill him with the flow. I told you suckers, I'm the bomb that you can watch the niggas flow. First I'm banging it.
So you can see it's hitting way up here by, what's that, -3. For mixing, that's too much for me. I like mine to be down here around -12. And if you watch here on the mix, you can see that the main thing that's coming up that hot is the two-track. The two-track audio is what's actually coming that hot to start with. So yeah, so you can see that right there is already hitting -6 by itself. Now normally I would select everything, all the tracks, and gain stage them like that all together. In this case, I'm not gonna do that simply because I can see that the two-track is a lot louder than the other stuff to start with. So I'm gonna start there and pull that down and see what happens. Now the way that I do this in Studio One is right up here. I have my in and out control, I guess you could say, my level right here on the mixer. In Pro Tools and some other DAWs, you have it up here on the audio clip where you can actually do that. But I'm gonna do it here. So I'm gonna play the track and I'm gonna watch my meter over here so I can bring that down to 12. Or just bring that down to see if by me bringing that down, if that actually gets it in the right ballpark, so to speak. So let's do that.
I'm the type to put the mic and make bodies hit the flow. Anti-prison for these rappers and their rap. They be lying too much, capping us. They raising creativity to steady dying. I'm bringing change like Obama, you Mary Jace. When the drama make this rapper say yeah.
Okay, well, I brought that down, and as you can see, that didn't do it. So in that case, highlight everything but the buses. And I'm gonna pull everything down together in the same method with the control up here. I'll pull everything down, see how it goes.
Here I go, about to kill him with the flow. I told you suckers, I'm the bomb that you can watch the nigga flow. First I'm banging at the speakers, then I'm knocking at your door. I'm the type to put the mic and make bodies hit the flow. Anti-prison for these rappers and their rap.
Okay, so I'm liking that. That seems like it'll be all right to start with. So now I got my gain staging done. So now that that part of it is finished, what I'm gonna do now is actually, let's see here, I go back to where the hook, because I know the hook got the most things going on in it. So that's what I'm gonna start it with, that, which is here. So I'll start with the hook because I know that it's got more stuff really happening there. Pull back up my mixer here. Now, when I start to do my static mix, so to speak, what I like to do is to do it in mono. I do it in mono simply because if I keep everything in mono, as I bring up the levels on the different tracks, I bring them up to the point where they sound good to me. And if I can hear everything that I want to hear in mono, once I click it back to stereo, I have a better chance of getting the mixed out right, because it's more balanced from the get-go. If I don't do that, then sometimes I'm hearing things a little differently. It's just how I do it. Everybody has a way of doing it. It's just how I do it. I set it in mono first. In Studio One, I just click on this icon down here, which will set it to mono. And then I start bringing my levels up that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring all my faders down on my desk here and start bringing those levels up and go from there.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, exactly how I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, this is exactly how I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, this is exactly how I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, this is exactly how I'm coming. Like a champ, I'm coming.
Okay, so I can start right there with the hook. Now I'm gonna take it back to the verse, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the verse. So here we go.
Kill 'em with the flow. I told you suckers, I'm the bomb that you can watch a nigga blow. First I'm banging at your speakers, then I'm knocking at your door. I'm the type to touch the mic and make bodies hit the flow. 80% of this swap.
Okay, so I'm good right there. So now that I got my static mix somewhat where I want it, I would do other adjustments. I continue from there, but this is how I get started. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like it. Give comments. Make sure you subscribe. And I get some more videos as I move on to the next level of this. Holla!